Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we are looking at one of our most amazing parks so far. Well, at least in terms of just performance of the park, really, because damn man, look at this. We got a park value of 52 grand. We repaid all our loan, and we got like 25 grand to spend on things like coasters, which we did last time. And look at this, the Eden's Oasis, our very first truly grand coaster. And damn is it grand, not only in track length but also in track design. I think it's quite, well, unique and barrel roll like, but I quite like it, and the guests seem to like it too. So we're gonna build more of this stuff. Now this, Eden's Oasis doesn't really have all that much track going underground. There's a few bits and bobs over here, but that's it pretty much. And I think that we should build like another coaster over here, because look, plenty of space, right? And one that goes a lot more underground. And well, if we take a look, we have the perfect one over here, vertical roller coaster, built to go underground. So we'll build that after we do a pricing check. Because this area over here, I don't know, I don't think that it's doing all that well. I see no peeps on any queue here, so I might want to change the pricing here a little bit. In fact, quite a lot, I think. So we'll just change all the pricing over here to, acceptable prices, like 50 cents for a slide. Gravitron, or the food ejaculator, yeah, that needs its pricing lowered too. I'll go with $2 for this one. The Silver Circus, well, that is already adjusted, so that's good. Then we got these, the outer outline. Yeah, let's lower that as well. I don't even know what. Yeah, 2.6. That's like nothing stellar. So we'll lower this to like $1. And the same for the inward inline. Yeah, that definitely needs a pricing adjusted as well. $1 for you too. I am curious though, like what's the difference? There's hardly any difference in ratings. This maze, despite its name, it most definitely needs an adjustment to the price. So, yeah, well, we'll go with 50 cents for this. Alright. Now that should lure in a few more guests to those rides. And for the rest, I'm just doing a quick check here, but it seems that everything is still alright. And this ship, being amazing as it is still making profits, and a lot of it. I mean, we're still charging $5 for it, and that is well into year 4. Can you imagine that? Well into year 4. That's amazing. Alright, anyway, so the pricing's checked. We're gonna build that vertical coaster. Or maybe we should do a quick vandalism snapshot check. I mean, what would we have here is a broken light post. But for the rest, I can't seem to find all that much, really. That's good, actually. I mean, we got 1,700 guests in the park, and that's a lot. Yet we have almost no vandalism. That's really good, actually. That's quite an achievement, if you ask me. So, if it's only this one light post, well, I'll be happy to replace that, right? So, there it goes. No vandalism. Alright, let's get the normal view back on. And we're gonna build this vertical coaster, and I'm thinking of building it over here. And that really makes like this entrance path, the green and the red one, really like a coaster promenade. When you enter the park, there's like you're watching at like entrances to crazy ass coasters everywhere. And then over here at the back of the park is a more laid back area with just gentle fuzzy kid rides, really. So yeah, but wait, hold on a second. Kruger House. Yeah, the Stratomatron. I think I've adjusted that. All right, good. So yeah, let's build the vertical coaster. I think over here would be the perfect spot. So let's see. Yeah, we should be able to get away with it if we build it like on this line of tiles. So I'll do some terraforming first, so that we won't run into any issues whilst building it. Yeah, like this. Alright, you know what, we'll lower this one as well. Good. Then, a vertical coaster. We got the cash for you. And hell yeah, this is gonna be another grand coaster. At least, well, that's the goal. I said that with the wooden coasters as well, and they turned out to be not so grand after all, so I'm a bit hesitant to, you know, just say that it's gonna be grand. Oh, and that's also a nice option, really. Yeah, we are gonna use that. And then, I do want this to be curved around, though. So, I don't know whether or not these trains will make that in terms of like lifting. I think they do. So how high can this go then? Oh wow, oh this is bonkers mad. Oh man, this is really bonkers mad. I didn't knew it could go this high, but we are definitely not gonna go that high because that is pointless really. What we can do though is have this go to height 37, and that is crazy high already. You know what, maybe we should... No, we're gonna go to height 37. Yeah, height 38 even. Well, there you have it. Now we'll have one of these specialty pieces, and we'll have like a nice vertical drop here. Oh, but not for long, because there is also a coaster. If we go like this though, that is cool stuff right there. We don't want to do that too much though, really. I mean, what can we do? No. Alright, so here's what we'll do. What we could also do is have this twist be a bit earlier and then go vertical. And I think that this is the wiser choice of the two because of G's and all. Because right now the G's are really low, but you know, when they have gone vertical like that, the G's are a bit higher. So yeah, good. Well then, oh man, and we got so much cash for that, and we're gonna spend a lot. Let's see, we'll go up vertical once more and then do another twist. Now we're at height 29 and we have some good speeds. So what I'm thinking of doing over here is just curve it about nice and easy. And I see this loop over here, and that's really where I have my sights set on right now. So let's just see, at height 27 we should be good to go through that loop, right? Or are we a little bit too high? Yeah, we're a little bit too high, but at height 26 though, that should allow us to go through that thing. Does it now? No, and that's why? I mean, is it like the loop itself? Yeah, we're still way too high up. So how about it if we then drop like this? Okay, maybe not like that. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I can feel that already, but I'm up for the challenge. So we'll have this just go straight for a little bit, and then we need to be going straight for a little bit more. And right now, if I'm right and my eyes are not deceiving me, this should line us up at the perfect angle to go through. Look, we're through without a problem. Nice. Alright, so now we're going like in parallel with the barrel roll, which I think is nice. And then we now do a helix down small. Yeah, that might not work because there is a loop over there. But what we can do though is go down a bit more over here. And maybe just a little bit more. Okay, maybe then even more. Okay, maybe. Yeah, so there is coasters and all that jazz in the way right now. So if we, yeah, that's pretty much a dead end really, what I'm trying to do there. So we'll just go down over here. This should, however, Oh crap. Yeah, there is also the other coaster track in the way. I feel like this is more or less a dead end, just in general, so we won't go over there. But what we should do right now is try and see that we get this one go underground with a nice drop. I mean, it's a vertical coaster for a reason. So let's see, oh, that's this track piece, I think. But we can circumvent that if we do a helix up. Yeah, right now we are above the barrel roll track piece. I don't really want to be above that one. No, that's also not what I wanted to do. Now we'll go... Oh, okay. This is proving to be much more challenging than I thought it would be. But we can deal with this. Look, we're gonna go down. And, oh crap, there's of course these odd... Yeah... Crap, I'm at the wrong height marker for this. I don't think I can go underground anywhere at the moment. No. Alright, so that's oh, crap, that sucks actually. I didn't want that. So what we need is like a helix down small. Because right now, well, I don't think, yeah, that piece is not allowed. Yeah, just as with the steel mini coaster, that one's not allowed. So we'll just fix this back up. Look, nothing ever happened. Wait, what? And now I'm still not allowed to go underground. Game? Okay, so maybe if I just don't do a helix then. Yeah, this is a bit finicky really. I'm not liking it in the slightest, but right now... Still not. Alright, what if I... Nope. Still not allowed. What is this for kind of shenanigan? If I do a helix up small then. I mean, that's like 3 different heights that I've tried for this vertical drop now. Nope. Nope, didn't want to. Oh, but that's because there is... Yeah, okay, so that might not work indeed. I understand that now. Alright, so we won't have the drop go underground over there then. Fine. We can go have it go underground over here though. Look, just a nice and easy underground peak really. And we'll go up over here now, so... Terraform it just a smidge. Look, nothing ever happened. We just go underground like that. As if it's not a problem at all. And it isn't really. Oh, that is a problem. This is turning out to be much more difficult than I really had anticipated it to be. So, that's not good. Right, if we do like the curve over here... crap, I don't like this really. Maybe we should not do a curve over there. Just go straight for a little bit and then go up like this. And if we now then do a small curve, are we going through this loop or... Wait, what? We're going through the loop in a crazy fashion. But we're going through it and I'm digging this, man. Oh well, yeah, look at that. Now that is some coolness. And I see this nice large helix over there, which I also think we should take a look at. See if we can go through it. I think though that we might want to just, you know, yeah, this is the perfect approach. And then... No, so that already we're not having the right approach vector. Maybe if we do it like this. Okay, so there's also the roller coaster in a way. So if we just extend it like this, yeah, that one's not the right one. Yeah, we were at that point before. So why now do it like this then? It's a bit finicky again, but I want this, so we're gonna have it. period. Alright, yeah, we're going through that helix right now. Yeah, and we're going underground like how it should have been done in the first place. Look, and we are hitting rock bottom. So all that's really left to do over here is make a holding break before drop. That's what we need there. Now I do need to keep in mind that in terms of like the maximum speed for this coaster, that's like height 20 now. So I might want to just lift that up again. We'll have to see though. Well, how cool would it be if we could get like lifted above from that square? You know, right up over there. Okay, maybe that's gonna be an issue. We can try and see if we can get there. I think it would be quite cool if we could. Come on now, game. Stop nagging. Oh, that's only one tile off though. So if we extend it and use a little bit of a smaller curve. Yes. Look. Vertical. Oh. Balls. Look, it works. Alright. Yeah, nice. Now, I know I just said a thing about height and all, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lift it a little bit till, like, I don't know, I think we should go a little bit higher still. Yes, like this, and then we will go down, because why not? We'll have like another holding break for drop. I mean, why not, right? I quite like these, so... yeah, this should be adding a lot of coolness to it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, what we can do is go over here, and in fact, we could even add like a few more helixes, I feel. So we'll have like a helix. Why is that not working? Where am I going with this track at the moment? Yeah, into a spaghetti mess, which I don't want to tangle myself into really. So we'll just go a bit more over here, go down a few tiles, and then we'll go up another few tiles. Okay, maybe... Yeah, so that's because the land's not owned by the park. But this works. Oh, now we're heading right at the loop, so that's not good either. We're coming from height 25, so we can get away with like this. Alright, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Then I also want to do like some shenanigans over here, you know, at that thingy, that helix that we got there. So why don't we see that we move our track over to that department. Alright, we might as well. I don't really know where we're heading at the moment, but it seems though that we're heading quite like below all the other tracks at the moment. A bit off course if we want to reach like... Oh no, we're actually heading for that one. So... Oh, this is actually a good approach angle to do one of those curves. Because if I'm right, yeah, look, we're coming like right through this, you know, we're like, oh man, this is cool stuff, man, that this track's doing. I'm liking this, I'm digging it completely. Now then, what we need is a small curve around here. Really what I need is, let's just see where we can fiddle this. Alright, so well, that's on the right angle though. Yeah, I need like another approach angle for this. So we'll just curve around and we'll see that we approach this from an entirely different angle. Let's just go like this. This should work. Maybe I actually want to use like these mellow curves on this thing. Yeah, look, right now we're getting somewhere. I'm feeling it. Can you feel it too? I do. Alright, so where are we heading right now? Ah, there's still the roller coaster in the way. Oh, balls. Alright, what if we do it like this instead? Well, this should work, right? It does. One steep piece. Look. Oh man. Oh, that's a shame, really. Can we like heighten it up by one and then have like a steep piece? I still want just that steep piece, really. It's... Yes, look at that. A steep piece right through there. That's amazing. And right now we're going actually below all the shenanigans from that simple steel coaster. So why don't we just see that this goes underground some more. Maybe now is not the time though. Coming to think of it. Oh, and there is actually the other coaster in the way, so that might also be a small issue. Yeah, so there's another coaster in the way. So we just go straight, and then now that works, but that is a killer for G's. So we can't have that, unfortunately. Can't have that. Alright, and now we're running into issues. And now we run into more issues. Oh, balls. Is there any possible way for me to get out of this? Quite like what I've done here. Yeah, what we can, if we make this a bit of a different piece, and then what we should do is go up over here. Okay, so that's not allowed either. Yeah, alright. We're gonna do it entirely differently, because that area has a bit of limits for us at the moment. But what we can do is just go over here. And what's the issue there? Is it terrain? Yeah, it is. Alright, so that's a bit of a shame, really. I think we should be able, though, if we do it like this. Yeah, look, right now we're going right above the queue as well, which is amazing. So, look, and we're going right above the track as well now. And I think we should do a few more things over here and then head back to the station, right? I mean, we've done so many cool things already, but still, I want more. It's never enough. So how about it if we just have like a helix or something cool like that over here, and have like a helix down large and the small one and a large one and then another large one and then oh okay, so that's not gonna work, but this should work now. It does. Alright, cool stuff. And now it should have some speed as well. And yeah, how cool would it be if we, because right now we're going below the yellow coaster. If we go in the ground right now, I think that would be the perfect spot for it, really. Because well, you know, we've done all that we could with the track pretty much. We still got some you know, some playground over here to just fizz about a bit, and we'll do that, you know. I mean, it's a cool coaster, at least it's going to be one. Yeah, we can't go below rock bottom, by the way. Damage. But there's the coaster in the way. Yeah, I was afraid we would get that message, but we can do now though is see that we get a nice approach angle towards the station. So let's see here. We just go over here for a little bit and then I'm not liking this really. What we should have is a helix up large. No, we should not. We should have a helix down large. Yes, so right now we're at height 1, which is more or less where I want to be. Oh, but right now I'm also at like the wrong... Yeah, because I think if we go up... Oh, we're actually right beside it. Alright. So... Let's see here. What can we pull out of our asses for this? Right now I'm at station's height, really. So all that I have to do now is just visually line it up. That is, if there aren't any other roller coaster tracks in the way, which is a bit of a pain to figure out, if you ask me. Damn it, I can't see. Oh wait, there we are. So we're building... Oh crap, where are we building? We're building over there. Oh, there's the lift. Oh, that's why it's not going so well. So if we do it like this... Yeah, right now we're at height 6, and now we should be able to make a nice angle for the station. Oh, maybe not. This should work though. Look, if I do it like this... Ah, balls, that's only one off. One off. Well, in that case, we'll have to sacrifice one piece of station for that. But look at what that's gonna get us. A nice return to the station. And I'll be damned if this is not another great coaster. Oh, the profit explosion has crashed. What? A station brake failure. Yeah, that's not so good. Not at all, in fact. But we'll just pretend like nothing ever happened. I mean, I know why that is as well, and that is because for most of these coasters, I've built like the entrance or the exit close to the station start, and that's really why we're getting all these crashes. It's because our fix mechanics are not fast enough at the back end of the station. So everything's alright, nothing to see here. Move along. Oh, that's the Ravager. The profit explosion. Just open up. Nothing ever happened, guest. Alright. Oh, that's really bad. So it... okay. Oh, this is really not good. I thought that it would make this, but apparently it does not. Balls, really. Balls. Alright, so we need to change this piece then. That's right now on height 13. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Oh, balls, this is so not what I wanted. Alright. Crap. Alright, we'll remove these trees then. Fine, game, fine. If I now go over here and have this go... Yeah, but that's not what I really need. What I need is for this to hook up. And it doesn't. Balls, really. Damn it, I thought these trains were longer than they really are, but they're not. Well, there is a way, of course. If we just do it like this. Look, and I know this is bad because they go at lift speed and all, and that's not good, and I know, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to work all that well, but yeah, it's not a complete circuit. Alright, fine then. Alright, so here's what we'll do. I'll just relocate this whole thingy. Yeah, that's the only way I can think of that it would work. I also want to have like another, lift piece over there just to ensure that they'll make it through. Alright, so far so good, I think. So it's just one height really, balls. If it's only one height, then this should work in theory. Height 37, I'll be damned. Look at that, amazing. Alright, test ride time. And I'll hook up everything here while you guys get to watch this nice test ride. For train 1. And well, the test ride's interesting and all, but really what I'm curious to is what the rating agency has to say about the amazing ratings for this coaster. Because, well, they better be freaking amazing. We spent quite a good deal of our cash on this coaster, so it better be amazing. So far, it's looking promising though. We haven't even finished the first lift. Alright. So I'll put a banner down. Look at the speeds though. I mean, that looks quite alright to me. Wow, that doesn't really, but... Yeah, and it's good that we have the lift over there. That's definitely a good decision. This doesn't look so good for the G's and all though. But for the rest, it seems to me that the coaster is doing quite alright actually in terms of like speeds and all that's developing. And I know it can deal with quite a bit of G's, so I think this part over here, even despite it being crazy fast and all, we could even break it. If this is where the G's go up crazy high, we could just as well break it. Yeah, there's a straight here, so we could if we need to. We'll have to see though. I know also that this is quite a long track, but damn, I mean, look at it. Wow. You don't find these coasters in real life, let me tell you. They are true Rollercoaster Tycoon creations. So I'm just trying to... Oh, G's are extremely high on these parts. Lateral G's, those are the ones I'm concerned about the most. Oh my god, 4 G's for lateral G's. Yeah, I was kind of afraid. This is too much. But I know where the fault is, and that is in this bit here. This bit has a default. And I think that this area isn't that fault so much. It's just that over here what we need are brakes. And I think that we need to break this like up till 78, I think. 78 should be enough really to see it through. So, alright. Anyway, while that's testing, I want to see... Look at that, Eden's Oasis got a massive boost in the ratings and it's now 9.3 in the excitement. That is really good. And could you imagine what would have happened if we had synchronized this coaster to something? Then it would be even higher. And the ever shifting dune? Oh, that got a little boost and not much. And this one? The Sands of Dune? Yeah, I think that got quite a decent boost. This has almost gone up like a point, like 0.7 of a point. Oh my god. Okay, so 78 is not all that high, but really, I'm looking at this. I thought I had a hold before brake, or hold before drop, but I haven't, and I should have. And that is what should be over here, really. Why don't I have the hold before drop thingy over here? I don't get it, game. Could you... Can I has like hold before drop? Oh, and now of course now it's gonna tell me that it doesn't line up. Damn it! Alright, well there's so much tweaking that I had to do already for this coaster that I don't mind doing the final bits and bobs over here too. So, here we go now. We'll just build it. Come on, come on! Yeah, build it from over here. Alright, so if I remove this... Right now, I should be able to more or less get that to line up with... Yeah, if I do it like this, look, it lines up. Perfect. In fact, I don't even see why we're going to height 9 anymore. Oh, that has a very good reason, because of the terrain. but it does cause for more G's, so we'll just terraform the terrain a bit to suit our needs. Alright, just like that. What's in the way? Oh yeah, of course, and that's also this piece. Now, in terms of speed of 78, we did saw how it came through there, and we're gonna increase... wait, hold on a second. Do I have brakes everywhere now? It seems like that. Alright, we'll just have brakes there, which go up till 86. 86 should be enough to have this go through these track pieces at a decent speed, so... Alright, we'll test ride it now for the final time, hopefully. And in the meantime though... Yeah, our mechanics are just stupid. Really. Heading for Aqua Paradise. You are close to No, you're not. You're on the wrong side of the pier. Oh man. Also, how's our... Yeah, park value is more or less the same, but that's because of all the tuning and tweaking. Our company value is through the roof. Now we could bid like another... Oh crap. I accidentally closed this window. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Look, that's what I wanted to see. Now in terms of G's, I mean vertical G's, it's still quite high, but a lot more acceptable right now. Yeah, these are, that's like this point, I think, you know, this, yeah, that is what you see over here. That's that spike, I believe. In terms of lateral G's though, it's looking a lot more reasonable to me all of a sudden. Still 2.9 is like the highest I've seen, but no more crazy stuff like 3.9, which is gonna cause extreme ratings. So yeah, we should be good now. I think that the coaster right now will have 12 excitement rating and an intensity of 2. No, of 8 or so. Maybe 9. But damn, this is a long ride, man. And you know what, while it's test riding, because I know that it will be alright, we'll just go and color this. Oh my god, what have we made? This track, it's madness. Yeah, it is absolute madness. You know what, we're gonna have, yeah, this is going to be the pink warrior, the velveteer. Ew. Can we, if we change this the other way around, and let me have this be yellow. Oh, look at that. Well, wait. It looks really conflicting in terms of colors. Now these vertical G's, they're still quite high. This might cause some more extreme ratings, but we could tweak that by breaking it a little bit over here. Not much though. I think if we break this to height 90, let's check the speed. If we break this to like speed of 80 or so, then it should be okay, but we don't need to do that. Look at that. Oh, nice. Yeah, this coaster has it all, man. It has insanely high ratings. 9.4. Imagine if we would have like another coaster synchronized up with this one. It would be freaking amazing. Anyway, we were coloring these and I think... Hey, wait, what? Oh, I thought I heard it speeding up like crazy, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway, we'll have these be grey. I guess grey looks good, but damn do I like these colors, man. This, oh yeah, it looks amazingly good. So we'll have these be like the blue and white, you know, a bit of a contrast to what the track colors are. Oh my god, what a mess we have made, but I love this. Now we're gonna call this the Velveteer. No. We're gonna call this, yeah, the Timeless Dune. The Duke of Dune. I mean, we got so many Dune names in here already. But yeah, look at that. this, oh man, I wish I had like a ride cam for this. But this coaster, man, it looks freaking amazing. Did you guys think so too? I mean, it has a freaking 9.5 excitement rating. They don't think the same about it, but that's alright. Let's build like another thing. Oh, we could build this. Why don't we? I think that over here, you know, would be like, or maybe over here. Yeah, if we build this, like, but that's gonna make it really unreachable. So what we'll do is we'll have this be, let's see, this, yeah, that lines us up nicely. So we'll build this like over there, and then station platform all the way. Slope up to wow. Oh man. I don't build this too often, but apparently I am pretty skilled at this. So yeah, nice. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just have this be built like this. Nothing fancy really. And let's quickly give this a test spin. We don't need to know some ratings on this. Ooh, haha. I might have forgotten a thing or two over here. Now that I just realized it, this needs, oh hell yeah, this needs its own handy dude. I mean, 9.5 excitement rating is a guarantee for vomit as well. And it also needs its own fix mechanic because, well, I don't think I need to explain that, but a coaster that can go that fast, yeah, definitely needs it. So, alright, where were we? Yeah, we had this pole over here, which I think doesn't even have ratings, but I don't think it will be that high though. I'm thinking like $6. No, that's way too high. We'll go with 4. Yeah, 4 should do. So we'll open that up. And it's nice, it's like another coaster for this area, so that should lure in a few more guests. So, small car, we don't really need this to be any big at all, so it won't. Look, and that way we prevent a square from happening. Pretty smart, huh? So what we do need now though is a lot of benches over here, because this coaster is really good at generating vomits and all that. So, how about we call this Vertigo? Oh, actually, I mean that's... Oh, wow, look at that. Company value of 94,000 game euro bucks. And we got the best value park in the country. Wow. Oh man. Yeah. How about we call ourselves Damage for the charge list, huh? That is pretty damn sweet if you ask me. Wow, look at this park. And there's still this ugly yellow pole, but can I just say that this area with all these steel coasters in here is freaking amazing. Eden's Oasis, 9 point something. Duke of Dune, 9.4. I mean, can we just agree on these two coasters being absolutely amazing? Yeah, damn, I'm still impressed by what we've made here. Just the tracks going everywhere, really. It's yeah, quite a maze of tracks. I mean, imagine this with a bit of red tomato sauce on a plate, and I'd be happy to set my teeth in it. So, anyway, we're not finished here because we got still some stuff to color. Let's see. About some orange inline and then a white. No, how about we go with the gray? Yeah, the gray looks a lot better. And then we'll have this be... No, that's too... No, that's not right. It doesn't look good. It needs to look amazing. I guess that this would do. It doesn't need to stand out all that much. What we can do is black. No, I don't like the black. It's too black. Well, that's often the case with the black. Yeah, we'll have this be a bit more orange as well. orange with a bit of pink to it, so it stands out nice. I also thought I called this vertigo. Yeah, I did. Well, now at least. So I don't think that one can crash either, so we don't need that to have its own safety mechanic. But here it is, park finished, and it's turned out to be quite a long video as well. Now remember how like in the first or second video of this park I said that, you know, I think we should add some more challenges to ourselves. Well, you know, that challenge still stands, and I'm gonna try and, you know, build these 3 synchro coasters with a 10 excitement rating on all 3 of them. In a nice time lapse, because another thing that we also need to do is build a hell of a lot of scenery. And even though over here, well, with the supports off, you can see that it's really plain, but with the supports on, you don't see that much of the terrain. But yeah, we should build a lot more scenery, especially over here. I mean, this area looks particularly void of it. But before we do that, you know, build scenery, do a time lapse, and outdo myself, which is quite hard if I look at this. But let's just take a quick look at like which rides are like our most profitable ones. Sword, the Duke of Dune. Yeah, this is also the most the most profitable ride we have as well. And for some reason I'm not surprised really. I mean, this is a new ride and it has everything in the amazing numbers, and it's right at our entrance. I mean, imagine if you just come walking into the park and all you see is this craziness of tracks. And I think we did some really cool stuff with it, you know, like this curve through the loop I think is really cool. I think this, you know, well, we almost drop down like onto the tower. I think that's amazing as well. Imagine if you are in this tower and you have, you know, trains running about over here. That must be amazing to see, really. And for the rest, wow, you know, I mean, a lot of these coasters do good. I mean, a Ravager is really good. Circuit terrain. Is that like... Wow, I never figured, but this apparently has made us... Oh my god, it's the financial backbone of the park. Well, that's, well, you know, I might have underestimated these rides, really. Though I seem to recall that at the start it had like a 3 rating, and now it has a 5. Maybe that's because there's more to see, you know, like tracks and stuff, but... Oh well. I mean, but check this out, and let's take a look at this queue time. Sort this. So the Golf actually has a crazy long queue time, but nobody's going on it. So, oh, and that explains why. I know it's pointless, but I'm gonna change it regardless, cause yeah, you know. And the hoopa-doopa-doo. Yeah, that's because it's broken down so often. And for the rest, it seems like we're more or less staying well away from the 5-minute mark, really, on the majority of the rides. There's like a handful above it, but most of them, and especially all our coasters, are all well below this. So, all in all, we've done very good. And I would say, join me next time when we will do a very nice time lapse with lots of stuff in it. So see you then.